Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with a review for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants Unleashed. What a long name. On Xbox. Now, this is a sort of, I don't want to say a tie-in, but it follows on from the recently released Turtles film, released on the 18th of October 2024, developed by A Heartful of Games and published by Outright Games Limited, who are kind of to send me a copy for this video. Now, I love Turtles, I really do. It's one of my sort of childhood franchises from when I was younger. I used to love the old sort of 80s series. Now, I really enjoyed the new film. I loved the art style. I loved some of the voice casts and everything like that. I mean, who doesn't like Jackie Chan as Master Splinter? And they followed up with this sort of multiplayer beat-em-up game, which weirdly was much more than I was expecting. So you've got your standard story. So it sees it following on from the movie Beat the Bad Boss, and now a load of new mutants have started to come into the city called Mubies, and a lot of them are like good, they're not evil and stuff like that, but now because there's more of them about, people aren't very happy, and then something goes wrong and they're all starting to act out, and that's where the sort of story takes off. Now, you'll go on a variety of different missions, and at the beginning of each mission you can pick one of the 4 turtles. It is local co-op as well, so you can play 2-player, so you can both pick different turtles. They all have different abilities, and off you go, and it's like a beat-em-up game with a bit of platforming and stuff like that. Now, that's not bad. That's the main bread and butter of the game. You will level up your characters as you go, you'll unlock new combos and stuff like that. But what's weird is it's like mixes a sort of Persona or Yakuza style sort of side to this game, where you've got like, you can wander around the sewers, you've got like mobile phones you can interact with, you can go and interact with people in different environments across the city, in different areas, like travelling via map and stuff like that. Adds a bit of side quest to everything, which I thought was really cool. There's a lot of dialogue and cutscenes in the game as well, with the game running at around sort of 10 plus hours. Now, what I did like as well was the game features a large amount of it is dialogue based, and it is actually sort of spoken. It has the proper audio. And I don't know if they've got the actual actors from the filming, but they all sound very, very good. If they're not the actors from the film and stuff, then they've got very good sound-alikes. And usually when you get these sort of tie-in games to kids' films and stuff, they sound completely different. Whereas it does sound rather like they've got the correct actors in, or they've done a very good job either way. Now, the game has a look that mimics the film. It has that sort of cell shadedness to it, the sort of spray paint UI and everything like that, and it's fun. Me and my kids enjoyed playing it. We were taking it in turns because it's only 2 players, so we'd sort of, between levels, we'd switch around who was on one of the pads, and yeah, it's quite fun. You'll go into different areas in each of the levels and you'll fight different enemies. You'll get a score depending on how well you did, like speed, combo and stuff like that. And then you'll go into the next area, and at the end of the level you'll have a sort of overall score. There's collectibles to be found in each of the levels, there's boss fights to be had, all that sort of cool stuff. Now, I will say the camera angles and the co-op is a little bit janky. You'll be teleporting all over the place at times, which isn't sort of great. Like, if you get too far ahead, you'll end up teleporting forward, but then you might get teleported back. Normally not a problem, but there's a few sections where you're jumping around areas and stuff, and you'll end up falling to your death because of the sort of janky teleportation mechanics. But other than that, it's not a bad game. Like I say, it looks great, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of extra content outside of just the running around beating people up in between the levels and stuff like that. You talk to people, you're able to like upgrade your characters and stuff. You get these, there's like a mini game on the phone where you find like, it's basically like Digimon. You have to sort of find little collectibles or something like that, like Digimonsters it's called or something. And yeah, it's quite fun. Honestly, I enjoyed it. I like that you could level the characters up so there was a bit more depth to them. The combat does get a little repetitive as you get through the game, but like I say, having the extra stuff outside of it breaks down the different types of gameplay. It doesn't get overly stale because you've got all these cutscenes and the dialogue in between the levels, which is nice. And like I say, my only letdown was the camera angles at some point and some of the teleportations. But all in all, it's not bad. Now, it's priced on Xbox at $34.99. However, right now, the digital deluxe edition is available for $33.74, so cheaper than the standard edition, and that includes the season pass, which has 3 costume packs. One of them being the 1987 animated series pack, which looks great. It also has like a robot turtle pack, and then also like a black and white one, like the original comic, and an extra mission pack as well. So you get even more content there for less than the standard game. Usually that's $44.99. Now, on Xbox, which is one of the great features of Xbox, it has Play Anywhere, which means if you buy it digitally on Xbox, you can play it on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via the Xbox app, and it's also optimised for Series X and S consoles. So, if you've got a kid that loves Turtles, you've watched the film, they want a bit more of it, this is a really good game for them. The combat's there's lots of combos and stuff like that, but it doesn't severely punish you for not comboing. If you just want to button mash and stuff, it's absolutely fine. Might be a little dialogue heavy in places for the younger kids, but overall the game is really, really enjoyable. So hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for more gaming content, guys. Thanks for watching.